Morning everyone. So I wanted to do a quick update. The last video I did. So this week I have gone and picked up a Meddings drilling and tapping machine. And if I look at it, I'll tell you which one it is. It's an M4 Meddings. Absolutely brilliant thing. There we are. It's got a quill lock, an up and down riser for the actual head, forwards, reverse, lock the head, lock the quill, got a quill adjuster there, and I also went and picked up some other things. I've got a quick release vise for said machine, that fits on there. I've got another vise, a swivel vise, so this swivels in two directions. If I get that up for you. There we are, that swivels in two directions. And three directions actually. There, and on the base as well. That's a good thing. This is something I'm really quite pleased with. I've got some chucks in here. Key for the drill, the actual Meddings tool there. I think it actually says Meddings on it. Somewhere. Does it? Get in focus, you bugger. Yeah, it does say Meddings on it. A tailstock, and that is for this. Now, I'm really pleased with this. This is a dividing head. Not sure who made it. It's got no marks on it, or names, or anything. But it is a really good dividing head. And it's something that's going to be very useful when we're making stuff. Making all sorts of bits and pieces. It's got divisions on there, it's got divisions on there, it's got divisions on here, and it's got divisions on this back end as well, if you can look. And it's got a plunger there, and a plunger there. I'm not sure what its ratio is, I'll have to count the teeth on here. I think it's 60 to 1, I don't think that's 40 to 1 at all, I think that's 60 to 1. It doesn't say on there what it is. Can't see any markings. Not sure who made that. No, nothing there. But it's a really nice one. Let me just... Oh, shit. See if there's anything there. Nothing there at all that I can see. So I don't know who made that. But it's got a nice little oiling point there. That works. That's all free. What's that down there? That's a spindle lock there. Lock the spindle up, look. It's got a 3-jaw chuck on it. Now this has got a brand name on it, the chuck. Let's have a quick look. There we go. It's a nice chuck, that. It'll do anyway. So yeah, very good. Very good. I've got a bench grinder there. Picked that up the other day. I've got to clean it off, and it works. I've tried it. And this down here is the lathe. This is a tri-lever lathe that I was on about. Could do with a bit of a clean. Nothing major, just a bit of a spool up. Yeah, so this produces loads and loads of stuff. So there we go. There's a few things more I need to get before we can start producing things. Oh, this is something else I found. I found this. Someone bought it into the shop to sell, and it's a bit rusty and crusty, but it'll have to get cleaned up at some point. It is a rotary table, effectively a manual rotary table. It's like a chuck on a swivel. You just undo the nuts, and then you've got the degrees around the bottom to turn it to. Oh look, there's a vertical slide for the Myford. That's quite a good tool, that, actually. So yeah, we've got lots of stuff to be getting on with, but this is the main one, so this is going to have to go on the bench, probably here. I'm going to have to move the vise, or I might put it where the fly press is. I don't know. I've got to clean the bench. I've got so much stuff, it's getting silly. Oh, there's a copy of Machinery Handbook. I better not leave that lurking around there, that'll get wet. Put that back. Yeah, the book needs a book to be able to use the book. So I've got the machinery's handbook and then the guides for the machinery's handbook beneath it there. Look, that and that. So yeah, we've got plenty of stuff to be getting on with and tidying up. And then once we've got the lathe set up, the meddings on the bench, and these bits and pieces set up properly, then I think we'll be in. Well, I've got a wood lathe there, but I think that'll be going. I don't use that very often. I've got another one in one of the other sheds. Oh dear, slurp of coffee. So yeah, and this is a shop. It's a bit full of tack at the minute. I'm sorting stuff out, sending it to auction. Oh, there's my tempering oven there. I mustn't lose that. So there we are. It's the sort of stuff we have in stock. Boxes and boxes of tools, spanners. Up there, wood planes coming out my ears. Oh yeah, there's a game of Scrabble that we play. Deal of the week, so every week I put something here and I put a deal on, or half the price or something. Yeah, we play Scrabble. If you come in and buy something, you get to put a name on the Scrabble board. So yeah, there's plenty of stuff there. And I've got all my nuts and bolts there, and these are all boxes of individual brand spanners. So I've got Slooper Slim, Garringtons, Geodor. What do we got there? A Snail, Elora, Eagle, Gordon. What's in that box? I can't read that one. Let's leave that out. Unusual and British. What's in there? Bedford. That's Eagle again. What we got down there? Oh, I can't read that one. What does that say? Oh, G-clamps. Wood planes, hammers, King Dick spanners, box spanners. Yeah, we've got it all. There's a big box of core drills there, hole drills. Another box of chisels and files. Just coming out my ears, this stuff. I really have got sorted out. But yeah, that's the workshop in a whole. And yeah, we'll get it up and running and see where we can take it from there and start producing stuff to sell. Most of it gets sold online, but you know, if we can come up with some sort of a plan to get everybody building things together, then we might be able to achieve something. Right, so let's get into a bit of detail here. So I've looked at the dividing head, and it is a Cushman's. I looked it up online. They made dividing heads and several other things, chucks and whatnot, and it's 40-to-1 ratio. It's actually got 80 teeth, but a double helixed worm gear. So for every revolution of the worm gear, it actually moves two teeth. Well, two teeth move through. So 40 full rotations is one full revolution of the chuck. And as you can see from the label, this was made in England as well, in Hove, and it's got its serial number there. Another thing I'm pleased to show you is this fly press. This was made in England as well. Here we are, just to show you, Sweeney and Blockridge, Birmingham, England. That was made not very far from here. So this is one of my favourite pieces. This is my Champion pillar drill. I think it's the number 2. When I bought it, the main shaft was completely bent and you couldn't drill anything with it at all. The chuck was almost at 45 degrees. Wouldn't go up and down. It was bent out of shape. So straightened it in the fly press, and yeah, it's a fantastic tool. 1920 something, 1930s maybe. Now this came with quite a few extras. It's got Morse taper adapters there, which I'm not going to need, so they can go. A quick release chuck, which I will need. They're brilliant now. A proper Jacobs chuck. I believe this is a Jacobs. Yeah, proper Jacobs chuck. Never been used by the looks of the teeth. I don't think that's ever had anything in it. Those teeth look absolutely pristine on the inside of the jaw. It's got the genuine Meddings quick release vice, which never had a spring in it, but I might see if there's a way to put a spring in it so it wraps around the handle, or in there off something, or maybe inside the jaws to push them apart, or maybe off the back of here to here, or off the back to here, I don't know. But I need some form of return, so when I'm changing bits out quickly, the jaw opens out. And it came with this, which is a really nice vise. Beautiful thing, swivel vise. So it's got the angular marks on there, I don't know if you can see that. Divisions in angle. And then it's got, let's tip it up on its side. So it's got there, got angular marks, a swivel there, a swivel there, and the base swivels. So there we are. Fantastic tool. Proper Acme tap with no backlash in it from what I can see. I can't see any backlash in that. It seems to be doing a good job. So that's good news. No, there's absolutely no backlash in that. That's barely worn on its. So that was the workshop. As you can see, I like to kit it out with things that were made in England. Preferably old things. I like old things made in England. And I think one of my first projects, after I've sorted the workshop, which will be my next video, relaying out the workshop, will be a camera stand of some sort, because I'm fed up with a really naff video. So we'll get that sorted, we'll get the workshop squared up, and join us again next time to see what we get up to.